Hey everyone, welcome back to Scorecard Collectibles, and it's great that you could join me for my first Footy Stars album update for 2023. I'm going to go through all of the colour spots, all of the other inserts that I've picked up this year, and all the box hits and above box hits. Let's get into it. We'll start off with the colour spots, which are the most easy to find of the inserts. Let's have a look at what we've got. We've got 6 of the well, 7 including text of the crows. We've got a lot of lions there. So I'm sort of sensing so far we've had 2 to 3 missing inserts per page, although this one we have 4 missing. I've got the blues there, we've got some pies. Only picked up 4 or 5 pies so far. The bombers, picked up quite a few bombers. Quite a lot of Dockers there as well. So they seem to be doing pretty well. Only 3 Geelong though. Only 3 Geelong. Got a few Giants as well. There's still quite a few empty spots. We do seem to get a lot of doubles, unfortunately. I know Jared Witts. We get heaps of Jared Witts. We've got quite a few Hawks there. I like how that looks like number 4. And I've got more Hawks, some D's. We've got our Roos there. Port Adelaide. Only 2 Richmond on that page. And then we've got 3 there. Jay Gresham. And then we've got a couple more Sainters. We've got some Swans. 4 Swans in a corner there. And then we've picked up only 2 Eagles, and then we've got quite a few actually of the Bulldogs. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bulldogs in the colour spot. So look, I reckon we're probably more than halfway, but as we keep going through the year, it's going to be harder and harder because we're going to get more and more doubles. Here we go, we've got the WAFL as well. So they've got 3 players per team. So we've got all of the Lions, only 1 Crow and 2 Blues. Completely missing, I'm assuming that's Freo. Whereas we've got all of Geelong and the Suns, and we're only 1 off having the Giants full. And then this page is just empty except for Caitlin. Very empty page. But then we have all Port and all the Richmond. So yeah, the collation seems to be, or my luck seems to be quite all over the place. Then we've got all of the Swans, 2 Eagles and 2 Dogs. Now we turn to the mascots, and I've only picked up 1 Crows, Sam Berry. We've got Charlie Cameron, Joey Danaher, Lockie Neal in the Lions. We picked up 3 Blues with Patrick Cripps, Sam Walsh and Harry Mackay. I've got Nick Dacos, Taylor Adams and Pendles for the Pies. Andrew McGrath is our only Bombers so far. And we've got Andrew Brayshaw, Caleb Sarong and Nat Fife. Jezza and Paddy Dangerfield are our Cats. We've got Cogs and Tom Green is our Giants and Lockie Whitfield. Sorry, I didn't see you down there, Lockie. We've got Noah Anderson, Ben King, and Matt Rao for the Suns, all on fire. We've got CJ, James Sicily, and James Warple in the Hawks. We don't have any Melbourne. Haven't picked up any Melbourne mascots so far. We've got Cam Zerha as our one and only Roo. We've got Travis Boak and Charlie Dixon for Port. We've picked up 3 Tigers, including Dusty and Dion and Daniel Rioli. We've got Jay Gresham, Saints, our only Saints so far. We've got 2 Swans with Nick Blakey and Tom Papley, and we've got Andrew Gaff, Eagles, as well as Flying Liam Ryan. And we picked up 4 Doggies. We've got the Bont, we've got Tom Liberatore, Jack McRae and Bailey Smith. Then in the women's cards, we've got Emily Bates, Brianna Davey, Georgia G for the Lions, Pies and Bombers. Then on this page, we've got Nina Morrison, Cats, Alicia Eva, Giants. We've got Caitlin Ashmore, Hawks, Angela Foley-Port, Katie Brennan for the Tigers. And then we have Bianca Jacobson, Saints, Brooke Loughlin, Swans, and we've got Emma Swanson for the Eagles and Ali Blackburn, Bulldogs. Now let's turn to the essentials. So we've picked up 2 Crows with Ben Keys and Rory Sloane. We have a nice trio at the bottom of the page of Lions, Charlie Cameron, Joey Danaher and Hugh McCluggage. And then we've got Lockie Neal there as well. We've picked up 4 Blues with Patrick Cripps, Charlie Curnow, Harry Mackay and Sam Walsh. We've got Josh Dacos for the Pies there, our one and only essential for the Pies so far. But then we've got 4 for the Bombers, Zachy Merritt, Darcy Parish, Archie Perkins and Mason Redman. And then for Freo, we've got Andrew Brayshaw in that 5, as well as Hayden Young. We picked up 3 Cats with Paddy Dangerfield, Tomahawk and Tom Stewart. We've got Cogs for the Giants, as well as Tom Green and Callan Ward. We've got Tuke Miller on the bottom for the Suns there, our one and only Suns so far. We've got Dylan Moore, Jai Newcomb and James Sicily, Hawks. We've got Stephen May for the D's. And then we've got 2 Roos with Ben Cunnington and Jai Simpkin. Dan Houston for Port, as well as Connor Rosie and Ollie Wines. We've got 3 Tigers with Shea Bolton, Dion Prestia and Daniel Rioli. And we've got the Sainters, Jake Gresham and Max King and Jack Sinclair. The only one on that page. And then we've got quite a busy page here. We've got 3 Eagles. We've got Jeremy McGovern, Nick Nat and Luke Shuey. And for the Bulldogs, we've got Bailey Smith, Aaron Norton and Tim English. So then we've got the milestone cards. So we start off with the 100 gamers. And I think I put this in order of team. We've got Lincoln McCarthy. We've got Brody Myercheck, Jaden Hunt, Jai Simpkin, Dean Kent. We've got Darcy Tucker, Will Hayward, Josh Dunkley, Tim O'Brien, and then we turn over the page and we've also got Andrew McGrath, we've got Andrew Brayshaw, Toby Nankervis, Oliver Florent, and Jesse Hogan. So I think they were sort of newish, so I haven't put them in team order. Then we've got 150 games. How many do we have? We've got another page. So our first page of 150 game milestoners. We've got Joey Danaher, Harris Andrews and Dan McStay. Of course now with the Pies, but he played his 150th when he was a Lion. We've got Nathan Wilson, Ben Brown, Aaron Hall, Isaac Heaney, Christian Petrarca, Darcy Byrne-Jones. And then our other 150 gamers. We've got 2 Pies here. We've got Jamie Elliott and Braden Maynard. Fantastic, fantastic. Then our 200 game gold milestones, where we've got 7 of those. We've got Jack McRae, Michael Walters, Chad Wingard, Lockie Neal, Tom Lynch, Dyson Heppel, and Jack Crisp. And our 250 game platinums, we've picked up 9 of those. So we've picked up more than the 200 gamers. We've got Callan Ward, Liam Shields, Andrew Gaff, Jack Redden, Luke Parker, Jack Darling, Jack Zeeble, and Daniel Rich. That's 3 Jacks on one page. Okay, now these are the Kmart versions of the essentials, the pink parallels that you can, they're sort of more of a dark purple, kind of dark pink, dark purple type color. But yeah, you've got these in the Kmart exclusive starter packs, and we picked up Rory Laird, Joey Danaher, Charlie Curnow, Darcy Parish, Nat 5, Tom Stewart, Noah Anderson, Angus Brayshaw, Ben Cunnington, and we've got Connor Rosie, Luke Shuey, and Aaron Norton. In the normal starter packs, you have the acetate version of the essentials. So we've picked up Joey Danaher again. I feel like we've got lots of his cards. We've got Harry Mackay, Archie Perkins, Stephen Canelio, Dylan Moore, Clayton Oliver, Jay Gresham, Max King, Lance Buddy Franklin, and we've got Callum Mills and Nick Natanui. And then that's the header card in the colour spot. Okay, time for the numbered cards now, and we'll go through the highlights and rising star cards. Now, of course, you need to order these every week from the Select website, and you'll get a random number. So we'll have a look a quick look at all of the different highlights, the player highlights that we have got so far in season 2023. So those are the highlights, and then we also have had a couple of 300 game milestones. We'll have a look at the numbers that we've been lucky enough to get, because there's been a couple of really nice ones, including a number 2 Sam Durham round 10 for that awesome match winning goal. We also picked up a number 7 for the Josh Dunkley round 8. And well, for the Nick Dacos Anzac Day game, we've got 609 of 1,329. And for the Jamara Ugle-Hagan card, we got number 1, which is absolutely massive. Absolutely love that. Such an iconic image. And to get a number 1 was very special. And then for our Rising Star cards, here's who has got a nomination this year. We've got, well, kicking things off with the 2 gun young players that are most likely going to win the Rising Star. We've got round 1 Harry Sheasel and round 2 Will Ashcroft. And then we have everybody else, lots of other fantastic young and up and coming players. So many great players, and we'll have a look at the numbers. There's been also a couple of really nice numbers we've picked up in the Rising Stars. We've got a Finn Callahan number 3, which was his draft pick. We've got a Max Michaelini 6 as well. So we have been very lucky this year, getting a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 6, and number 7 so far. Now we'll have a look at the carbons, which are a hobby exclusive. They're 1 every 9 packs or 2 every box. So let's have a look. We've got Charlie Cameron, and he was number 13. We've got Darcy Parish, and he's number 143. We've got Cam Guthrie, and he was 165. We've got Patrick Dangerfield, and he's number 23. We've got Cozzy Pickett, number 145. We've got Jai Simpkin, number 136. We've got Luke McDonald, number 34. Dom Sheed, number 126. And Marcus Bontempelli, he is number 62. We'll now take a look at the AFL classified cards. These are a box hit, 1 every 36 packs. We picked up Jordan Dawson, number 114. We've got Jared Berry, number 292. We picked up Josh Dacos, number 107. We have Tom Green, number 240. Very unflattering photo there. We've picked up another Luke McDonald card, and that was card number 221. And we picked up, having a fantastic season again, Zach Butters, number 188. We've got Jack Graham, number 325. And we have Tom Liberatore on 249. Now let's take a look at the numbers back for 2023. Interestingly, Geelong is the first team that we have in alphabetical order. So no Adelaide, no Brisbane, no Carlton, Collingwood, Essendon or Freo. So very heavy on the second half of the alphabet. We kick things off with Tom Atkins, Geelong. And Tom is card number 12. We've got Josh Ward, Hawks, and he is number 141. We've got Bailey Fritsch, number 42. We've got a couple of Roos here. We've got Jai Simpkin, and he's number 215. We've got Taron Thomas, and he is 225. We've got Big Charlie Dixon, Port Adelaide, and he's number 61. We have a very nice card here. We've got Mitch Georgiades, also for Port, and also a jumper number there. So very cool. That was our first jumper number, and I think it's our only jumper number so far this year. Very, very nice pickup there for Mitch. Then we've got Nick Vlosten, and he's number 29. Got another Tig here with Josh Gibcus. I think this was one of our very first numbers we got for the year. And Josh is number 235. We've got Jack Billings, Saints, and he's number 109. We've got a Swan here with James Rowbottom, and James is 242. And finally, we've got Jake Waterman for the Eagles, and Jake is card number 244. Let's have a look at our Brownlow predictors now, and we started the year off with a succession of wildcard Brownlow predictors. We've got the Eagles, the D's, and the Gold Coast Suns. But then we finally did get some player cards. We got Jake Stringer for Essendon, and Jake's 169. And from a hobby box of Footy Stars, we did pick up a Platinum Jack Steele. That was card number 2 of 60. For the Wilds, we'll just have a look at what numbers we got. We got number 40 for the Suns, 85 for the D's, and 101 for the Eagles. Our one and only premiership predictor so far is for the Tigers. We have picked up the Tigers a few years in a row in the premiership predictor in years that they have not been contending, which is kind of annoying because we've they've been very, very successful in the last sort of 5 years or so. But man, we've picked them up on the wrong years, but still very, very cool design indeed. And that was card 91. Then in the year that Selective introduced the Rising Star Predictor, we've been lucky enough to pick up a Brisbane Lions Gold Predictor. So fingers crossed for Will Ashcroft to win it, because that would be absolutely awesome to get a winning predictor. I've never had a winning predictor before, so that would be absolutely awesome. It would be great to also get a North Melbourne one, just to have the 2 main bases covered. But that is card 248 of 260. And then we've also picked up a Platinum Rising Star for Sydney. This of course came out of a hobby box, and that's 15 of 60. And then we've been very lucky with Coleman predictors. We've picked up 4 so far, so that's fantastic. 2 of them are Platinum predictors and 2 of them are gold. So we've got the Adelaide Coleman predictor, the Platinum. That's card 42 of 60. Of course, at the time of recording, Big Tex is on top of the Coleman ladder, so man, let's see what he can do. But then we've also got the Brisbane Coleman predictor as well. That's card 19 of 60. So Charlie Cameron, Joey Danaher, they're doing very well this year in goal kicking as well. So who knows? And then we've also got the Essendon Gold Coleman predictor, card number 15 of 260, and our most recent Coleman pickup from some random packs was the Geelong Coleman predictor. Actually, I think this came out of a Score Centre pack, so we only opened up 2 random packs and got this, which is awesome. Of course, Jeremy Cameron doing very well, but he has had 2 weeks on the bench because of that big hit that he took, that friendly fire. So we will see if he can get back to kicking goals. Of course, Tomahawk is doing well as well, and that was card 141. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get a winner out of here. Of course, if we got a Carlton, that would be even better. And of course, if we could get a Ruse, although also Sharky Lucky is doing very well indeed as well. So a Carlton or a North Melbourne Coleman would be very, very exciting, as well as getting a North Rising Star predictor. And then the last card that we have so far is our case hit of an iconic. So we picked up Shannon Hearn for the West Coast Eagles, of course, an absolute legend and stalwart of the West Coast Eagles. It's card 67 of 70. Very cool card in hand. I think they look better in person than they do in photos. But very exciting to pick up one of these iconics, and that's what they look like on the back. Thanks so much for joining me for my first Footy Stars album update. Of course, exciting news with Select doing a live stream on Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we will hear hopefully about the big announcement for a new release. So yeah, the next time I do an album update, that will be included. So fingers crossed we can pick up some very, very cool, awesome cards. Good luck with your Footy Star collecting. Let me know what your favorite card is that you've picked up so far this year, and have you been one of the lucky people to pick up an instant win card? That is one of the cards that has eluded me so far. But thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. But until then, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave, this is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait to see you next time.